This nut is calling churches asking for formula for her baby that she says is starving. And when the churches cannot provide her formula, she blasts them all over social media.
This is a response from a pastor concerning the woman who performed a social experiment calling churches to feed her hungry, starving baby. There is a reason why I chose to react to this particular response from a pastor. He said something that in Islam we are encouraged to do. And he is encouraging his member, he's encouraging Christian to do. So when he said that, I was like, whoa, subhanallah. So in Christianity, you also have this.
This nut is calling churches asking for formula for her baby that she says is starving. And when the churches cannot provide her formula, she blasts them all over social media. But she's not the biggest nut. Watch this video to the end and I'm going to show you a clip that will just shock you. But here's the setup. I was made aware of this video and then I saw it for myself. And this woman on her TikTok page, she has many videos of her calling these churches. This is how she does. She has a sound of a baby crying on a recording and she plays it, right? And so she calls the churches up and she asks them for one specific thing, formula. Now when the person who answers that phone says, well, we don't have formula, we have food, or I tell you what, hey, we can point you in this direction, you can get your formula at this place, this is a place that we support. No, I tried there, I called, no, they said to call the churches, and she goes on and says, sorry, we don't have formula, and then she blasts them. And here's her catch in all this. I thought you were pro-life. If you were pro-life, why would you deny baby formula? See, this is an attack. And let me explain, give you a little background on all of this that's going on. I'm a pastor. I pastor a church, and I've been in ministry long enough. And maybe you, on the other side of this screen, you don't know this. Churches are abused so much. They are taken advantage of so much. I'm talking about good churches. Now, I know there are some corrupt churches out there. They are all for the money. But let me tell you, there are so many good churches out there to help people. We centered on the gospel and help those in need, but we get abused ourselves. Just to give you an example of this, years ago, had a guy called a church.
To him, he said there was a man who came who needed help. And after helping this man with food and everything that he wanted, and then when they couldn't provide for this man again, he started blasting the church that he doesn't want their help, he doesn't want their food and all of that. So that's what he's trying to say in this story. I'm trying to keep this video short so I don't take too much of your time, because there's a message I want to get out there.
So brother, we can't, we don't have cash on hand. We don't just give out cash. And let me tell you, that man cussed me out. And he said, I don't want your blankety blank dry food, and hung up the phone on me.
According to the pastor, he said they help people a lot, but because of scam, they need to be very careful on who they help. And he played a video about a woman who said, if you need help, just go to the church, make up a story and go there, they will help. So he's saying those kind of people, they need to be careful.
This woman just stole and admitted to it. And then she talks about going to church and getting her tithe back. We help. We do a lot of things, but that's something you'll never know about. You know why? Because the Bible tells us, don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. What does that mean? Is that when you do good deeds, when you're helping the poor, when you're helping those in the community, when you're paying maybe that power bill, or maybe you're providing for that women's center so those babies can get their formula, you don't blast it all over social media like so many people do today.
Now, this is the reason why I am reacting to this particular response from a pastor. He said,
because the Bible tells us, don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing.
In Islam, we are told that on the day of judgment, the sun will be very close to the earth, making the earth extremely, extremely hot. As the earth is hot, on that day, there will be 7 categories of people that will be in the shade. And this shade is the shade of Allah, the shade of the creator of the heavens and the earth. Among those 7 people, one of them is a person who practices charity so secretly that his left hand does not know what his right hand has given, meaning he is so secret giving out charity that nobody knows. In Islam, it is okay to give charity and publicize it, right? But the best charity is the one that is done secretly. And Allah says to give charity publicly is good, but to give to the poor privately is better for you. And that is what this pastor is saying. According to him, he said they help people, but they don't put it out there. It doesn't mean they don't help. And he quoted that in that, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing when it comes to charity, when it comes to helping the poor, the needy. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and have you heard the quotes that the pastor quoted? Are you surprised that Islam also teaches us to do that, which shows that Islam and Christianity have similarities? And I think it's high time we focus more on what we have in common than our differences. In this way, there will be more peace in the world. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe to this family, share, and I'll see you in another one. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.